What's up, everybody? So today we're still in California. Delivered my load this morning. I wanted to drop it yesterday morning, but coming across Donner's Pass, I got held up early morning. Probably about 5:15 in the morning. I get over to Truckee to the way station, and I see a sign say chain law in effect. So I was like, man. So we had to chain up, but I sat at the way station for a little while trying to wait for it to lift because I didn't want to chain up. And a little bit after daylight hit, I decided to go on ahead and if I was going to chain up, then I was going to chain up. So I get on up the road to the chain up station, and boy, whew, I should have just stayed at the way station because I had seen a lot of trucks go by, a lot of trucks. It probably was 100 trucks go by. And I was wondering where the hell they all was going because it was a sign that said the chain law was in effect at the way station. So I kept calling the number for the road conditions and stuff, and it still said chain law was in effect. So I'm wondering where everybody was going. So I drove up the road to the chain up station, and that's where I found them all. It was one big cluster mess of trucks everywhere. So I managed to get in off the road and get inside of some trucks and stuff. I kind of got blocked in. So it was no use of me putting on my chains because the road was pretty damn good. I mean, I don't know why they even had a chain law in effect because it wasn't messy. I mean, yeah, it might have been a little bad overnight, but the road was clear, like clear as day, nothing on the road. It was like one spot that was a little slushy, but that was about it by the time we got going. So I imagine they cleaned the road, but it wasn't even that cold. It was only the coldest that I seen. It was like 33, 34 degrees. So it was just above freezing. Now, of course, I wasn't up higher on the mountain, so it probably was a little bit colder. But I was pretty high up because Truckee is, it's not that much of a climb from Truckee. You're already pretty high. So we got moving after they lifted the chain law a few hours later, which cost me to arrive at my delivery a little later in the afternoon. I was trying to get there around 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, which I was on schedule to get there around 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning if I wouldn't have got held up at that chain up station. But I got over there about 1:30, 1:15, and I'm trying to get unloaded so I can go get me another load. I don't want to sit on the load to today. It actually delivered today, but I showed up a day early. And they didn't want to unload me. They said it would take too long for me to get all my tarps and everything off and for them to unload me before they get off at 2:30. And I was like, man, challenge accepted. Like, I can take these tarps off and unstrap really fast if you unload me today. Like, I can move. I can get it done. But it was some old guy working and stuff. And, you know, them old guys on forklifts, they don't want to move fast or work hard, and nobody wanted to dare stay 5 minutes late. So they pretty much told me no. They called their boss and he was like, no, your appointment's for tomorrow, because they seen it on my paperwork. It's like, no, we're not even going to attempt it since your appointment's for tomorrow. You can just park in our parking lot overnight and be the first one in line in the morning. So I was like, I guess so. So they said after 4 o'clock, everybody started leaving out the parking lot, all the employees and stuff. So I'm sitting around, 4 o'clock come. And I pull up there to the parking lot, and it's still cars everywhere. So I was like, man. So I had to back up to where I was parked at. And then I just kind of sat around outside, just playing on my phone and sitting in the parking lot, just kind of watching one car leave here and there. It still was too many cars all over the place. They was kind of scattered, so it was like no way for me to get through. It was like 2 cars exactly in the way of where I needed to get through it, so I could actually find somewhere to park. And those cars did not want to leave forever. Like, it was probably 5:30, almost 6 o'clock. And one of them finally moved, which gave me enough room to turn around in the parking lot and back between them, because it was already enough room to turn around, but that's where I needed to back between the cars. And your driving and your backing got to be on point because you don't want to hit nobody's car. So I managed to get through and find a place to park. And then I attempted to pretty much just start undoing some of the stuff. I took most of my bungees off my tarps because I didn't want to take my tarps off. because I had glass and I didn't want it to get messed up overnight, wet or anything. So I took off all of my bungees, and it was a few straps I could take off because I wasn't going to be moving pretty much just through the parking lot. So I didn't have to worry about anything falling off. So I took off as many straps as I could. Had everything ready come morning, and got up and got unloaded this morning. No problem. I did mess my tarps up a little bit because I don't know if you guys remember where I put that wood over the top of the those sharp parts on those racks. Well, apparently with all the bouncing up and down the road, the wood kind of fell inside and it kind of tore holes through my tarps, which sucked. But I did get those patched up today because you get unloaded and you're waiting for a load, nothing else to do. I drove over to Ripon, California. It's Flying J off of 99. And as soon as I show up, they send me a load. But the load was picking up at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and it was pretty close to where I was at, just down 99. Over here in Atwater, California, NCI Building Systems, where I'm picking up. A few other prime trucks here and stuff, or pretty much just everybody waiting. But while I was at the Flying J, I took the time to go ahead and take my tarps off and patch them up while I had a little time. So they was a little wet too, so it was great because it's nice and hot over here. It's clear skies, it's 70 degrees. It's like perfect weather. So I unrolled my tarps and got them all laid out and everything. Sun dried them up instantly, so that was great. And I got them all patched up. Good thing, because I got a tarp just loaded I'm finna pick up. So it was a good thing I got them patched up and everything. But pretty much a waiting game. They told me this load won't be ready until about 4:30 this afternoon. I got here about 1:30, so another hurry up and wait place. I really need to hurry up and get loaded because I have to go back into Nevada across Donner's Pass again, and I don't want to be hitting that anywhere close to darkness tonight because I don't want to have to run into another chain law. And in fact, I don't see any storms right now, anything blowing that way, so hopefully it's not snowing up through there. I'm sure it's kind of cool because it's up high on the mountain. Got one heck of a climb, so I hope I'm not loaded too heavy because it's a lot of uphills trying to get out of California and back over into Nevada where I'll be going. So hopefully we can get something moving here pretty soon. But just trying to update you guys on my situation. So I'm just kind of sitting, relaxing. Not because I want to, because I have to. Nothing else to do. Since I guess I can edit some videos. I got some videos I need to post up. I'll probably post up before this actual video here. So I'll probably get to working on those while I'm waiting. I already ate lunch, so I ain't got nothing else to do. I know it's been a bunch of you guys messaging me and stuff about being a trainer, but I'm only one person. I can only do so many people at a time because you're kind of stuck with one person for at least a month or more, depending on the minimum required miles that they have to have. Hoping to stay somewhat in the south during the winter. I don't really want to run the northern states. Just going through Donner's Pass, I got enough taste of the winter, all I wanted. Saw some snow, chain law was in effect. I've been in colder weather actually than it was on that mountain. Just being over in like Pennsylvania and other northern states where it wasn't snowing, so it's pretty crazy. It wasn't that cold, but I guess it was snowing pretty hard early morning, and I was at the base of the mountain, so pretty sure it was snowing a lot more up on the top. It was nice to see all the snow and everything, but I can do without it from Texas, and I like to see it every now and then, but I just don't like to play in it too much unless I'm on vacation or something. Daylight savings is coming up pretty fast. That's going to play a big role. Guess it's going to be a lot more early morning risers, and everybody be stopping earlier in the afternoon. I know I'll be trying to do that. With the sun coming up earlier, I guess I'm going to have to start getting up earlier to try to compensate for the light difference. Hopefully everything works out and we can continue to do that. Once I'm teaming, it really don't matter. But solo, as flatbed, since we run primarily during the day, try to work your shift where you can get started early and finish early. That's the good thing about flatbed that the reefer guys don't really get to do. It's one reason that I chose flatbed. And I was talking to some other guys, and that's another reason they chose flatbed, or they found out about flatbed. Get to drive during the day a lot. It's pretty good. I mean, you can stay on a certain schedule, shift. It's a lot easier to get your rest and sleep because you know you're going to sleep at night and you're going to be up during the day. So it's the next day. I'm rolling. No, I'm not loaded. Tell you guys what happened. So as you know, I showed up at my shipper yesterday, probably around 1:30 to 2 o'clock. And they told me my load would be ready to around 4 to 4:30. So I'm sitting there just kind of relaxing, nothing I can do. Well, come to find out, the security guard came up to me around probably 3:30, almost 4 o'clock. And he was like, there's 2 trucks here going to Reno. I was going to Reno, Nevada, but they only had 1 load. One of the loads had got canceled earlier in the day. So apparently, I don't know who screwed up, but they sent 2 trucks over there for 2 loads, but there was only 1 load. And he said that the security guard said that they told my company about it earlier, so they should have knew only 1 load. So I don't know why 2 of us got sent over there. But he was already there before me, so he was going to get the load and I wasn't. So it's already after 5 o'clock. After 5 o'clock, it's nobody you can talk to but night dispatch, and ain't nothing they can do. They don't help you worth a crap. They're useless. So I was sitting around all day waiting, trying to figure out if they was gonna give me another load or what they was gonna do. But I didn't get a load, so I got screwed out my whole damn day, and I didn't even get a load from the same place. They dispatched this morning, sent me a message saying that they was gonna cover my layover pay, and he just sent me another load. Only problem is that load was paying a little better, but it was a short load. It was only going to Reno. It was 200 something mile load, so it wasn't really a lot of revenue. This load is a really long load, 2,000 something miles, back across pretty much the same way I just come. So it's gonna take me about 3.5 days. Or what's today? Thursday. I deliver on Monday, so I should be, if I can get loaded today and get gone, I should be able to make it there sometime Sunday night. But I'm going to pick up some wood in Corning. I think it's Corning, Richfield, California. Going farther north up off the I-5. When I get up there, of course, I'll try to make a video of it. I got to tarp this load and everything. Haven't hauled wood. I haven't hauled wood in a while. I really don't like wood because it don't pay good. It's heavy, and you got to tarp it. So it's gonna suck because I'm gonna have to go back over Donner's Pass with a super heavy load, and we'll see how that goes. I hope the weather's real nice going over there. And back across the boringness of the West, I'm not really gonna shoot any driving videos going back across there because I just shot it coming the opposite way, and it's really no need to shoot it going back across that way. But I'll try to add some driving videos to my videos from now on for you guys. And some of my videos I'll try to show the pickup, a little driving, and a delivery. Try to mix it together like that for you. Hopefully you like it and we can run with it. But just updating you guys, since you might think I'm driving, I got loaded. No, I didn't get loaded. I'm going to get loaded. Kind of stuck in traffic right now. Really sucks over here in Sacramento. So it's gonna take me a minute to get up to where I gotta pick this load up at. But we'll see how it goes once we get up there. Nice heavy load of lumber. 180 pounds over on my trailer tires. Not sure how accurate their little shitty scale is, but it's enough to make me get it moved forward. I'm only 28,000 on my drives, but as you can see, I don't really have a lot of room to move forward. I'm hoping that that little bit of room that it does move forward gives me what I need to get off of my trailer and get back onto my drives so I'm not overweight. That's one thing about wood. Wood's heavy. And since I'm in California, gotta have my axles closed. Otherwise, I can spread that axle and have 40,000 and I'll be good to go. No problems. But good old California for you. So I'm gonna have him move it up here as soon as he get done with the other truck. Get me back ready so I can go over here and try to get tarped and get out of here before it get any later. I don't want to get stuck in traffic again. Okay, I'm all finished up. Didn't get to show you the finishing up straps, but I put 4 straps over each layer. If you remember from the earlier video of each layer, I had 2 over outside of each layer. I just went back and put 2 opposite inside of each layer. Nice wood load tarp job. They always pretty easy to do, easy to make. So just do a quick walk around. This is the tarping station I was at. My truck's nice and dirty from when I come over Donner Pass a few days ago. And this guy just pulled up. Boy, look how clean and nice looking that truck looks. And look at all these mud holes he got to go through. So, as you can imagine, it ain't gonna stay clean. But, it's looking real nice right now. Probably just watched it not too long ago. Oh, new thing I got a few, yeah, I think I got it in Nebraska. This fish hook. Show you guys. It's a pole I'm gonna use for when I need to fix something up high, because it extends out. It extends out pretty high, so I can reach stuff. I can grab stuff because it's got a hook on it. I can push stuff through. I can hook a chain to it. It's gonna come in handy for a bunch of different uses. But yeah, that's just a new little toy I got to play with. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next load. It's gonna be a few days because I gotta run this load about 2,000 miles, so I'm not gonna get there tomorrow, as you can imagine. But don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys on the next load.